Last Sunday at Bad Blood, trust was broken, and championships changed hands in dramatic fashion. Solo Sikoa made a stunning return during the opening contest. Rather than siding with The Rock's new bloodline, Solo helped his brothers, the Usos, secure the win, seemingly rejoining the OG Bloodline. Then, GM Nick Aldis added fuel to the fire, booking Caesar Sikoa versus his own teammate, Tama Tonga, for the Intercontinental Championship. Tama fell during the match, but before medical help could arrive, Caesar seized the opportunity, pinning Tama to become the new champion. In the night's main event, Jacob Fatu took desperate measures by taking out the referee and calling on The Rock to tip the scales. But before The Rock could even make his entrance, he was blindsided by Roman Reigns' backup plan. The entire arena stood in shock as The Rock was taken out by a towel-wearing Samoan submission specialist. This critical moment of hesitation allowed Roman Reigns to become the first man ever to pin Jacob Fatu, crowning a brand new undisputed champion. With Samoa Joe unveiled, allegiances at a breaking point, and the landscape of Smackdown now highly unpredictable, what will this new alliance mean for The Rock's bloodline?
Welcome everyone to Smackdown. We are coming off one of the most shocking nights in WWE history at Bad Blood. And if you thought the chaos was over, you are sorely mistaken. The OG Bloodline is standing tall to kick off tonight's show. What a sight this is. The OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns, the Usos, the undisputed champions, standing together as the most powerful force in WWE. The crowd is on their feet for this one. Roman, the head of the table, has reclaimed his throne. And now, alongside the Usos, they are reclaiming control of WWE. The faction is back at full strength, but there are still so many questions hanging in the air tonight. But let's take a step back. There's a lot to figure out tonight. First off, where is Solo Sikoa? He helped the Usos regain those titles at Bad Blood. Does this mean he's back with the OG Bloodline? And what about Jacob Fatu? The former undisputed champion had everything in his grasp at Bad Blood. But now, after a brutal loss to Roman Reigns, the big question is, how is he going to react to this new power dynamic? Is he gonna lick his wounds and fight back, or will he fall in line with Roman's reign? And let's not forget about Samoa Joe. He's been a wild card in this entire situation.
Jacob, you may have had your reign, but it ended in defeat. I escaped the cage to keep my title at Money in the Bank, and at Bad Blood, I proved I'm the better man by pinning you, fair and square. Just like I'm going to do to The Rock when the time comes. You will go down the same way Fatu did. It's inevitable. This is my era, and nothing is going to stop me from leading the OG Bloodline to the top for years to come. Now about Solo. We appreciated your input at Bad Blood, but I made my position clear. For months, Solo, you've been acting like a teenager trying to make your own decisions, thinking you could run things. I gave you the chance to come back to the OG Bloodline, but that offer has long expired. One good action doesn't right 1,000 wrongs. You've had your chance and you've lost it. But don't worry, Solo. You'll still have your chance to play with the big dogs, just not with me. No, I've hired a mercenary. A man who understands the traditions of this family, the bloodline, and the Samoan code. He knows exactly how things work. That's why I brought in Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a mercenary who's loyal to the cause. He's the man who will ensure that the OG bloodline stays on top for years to come. While Solo plays his little games we're playing for keeps, Joe is the man who knows what it takes to win, to keep that power, and to keep us at the top of the mountain. With Joe on our side, no one, not Jacob Fatu, not The Rock, not Solo Sikoa, will be able to stand in our way.
Oh boy, folks, here we go. Solo Sikoa is making his way to the stage.
I'm not shocked by what you just said, Roman. You've thrown me to the curb, treated me like I'm nothing, just like everyone else. But let me tell you something, Roman, you're making a big mistake. You think you've got everything under control, but you're forgetting one important thing. I'm still Mr. Money in the Bank. That's right. My cash-in might have been ruled void, but that doesn't change the fact that I still hold the briefcase. I've still got the ace up my sleeve. And you, Roman, are going to feel it when you least expect it. I don't care if you got Samoa Joe by your side or the Usos in your corner. The truth is, when you're vulnerable, when you least expect it, I'll be right there, cash-in hand. I'll take that undisputed championship from you, and when I do, it won't just be a victory. It'll be a statement.
Wait a second, folks. What's going on? Joe is stalking Solo. Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch on Solo Sikoa. It's time to go to sleep. Samoa Joe has made his statement loud and clear tonight. This is what happens when you threaten the tribal chief. Reigns has the muscle he needs in Samoa Joe, and it looks like Solo's time to make a move on Roman has just been shut down.
Listen, dog, I get it. I understand why you did what you did. You had to act on instinct. We all know how this business works. And when Tama went down, we were all worried about the title. If Tama was injured, and if the Intercontinental Championship was still in the picture, there was a real chance it could have been stripped away. So you did what you had to do to keep that title in the new bloodline. I respect that, Caesar. You kept the gold where it belonged. I respect the move, and I understand the decision. We family, we protect each other, and you made sure the new bloodline stayed on top. That's what mattered. It's just instinct. You did what had to be done. No hard feelings, bro.
What a moment of understanding we're seeing here. Jacob knows exactly what went down with Caesar Sikoa taking advantage of that opening to keep the Intercontinental Championship in the family, especially with Tama Tonga out injured. It was a calculated decision, and Jacob respects it. Here we go, folks. It's time for another matchup, and the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the men who once held those coveted titles, are now looking to regain some momentum after their loss at Bad Blood. Tala and Tonga Loa have been a part of the New Bloodline's foundation, and they're no strangers to success. This is a test of nerves for both Tonga Loa and Tala Tonga. They're coming off a huge loss at Bad Blood, and now they have to face two of the most experienced and skilled tag team specialists on the planet. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley have been at the top of their game for years, racking up titles and accolades all over the world. This is going to be a true test of their abilities and their resolve. Look at these two men, Sabin and Shelley. Motor City Machine Guns have worked together for years, and they know how to pick apart opponents. They've fought in almost every promotion and in countless countries. This is a huge moment for Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. They need to find a way to bounce back from the loss at Bad Blood and keep the momentum going, but with Tama Tonga out due to his concussion, there's a lot of pressure on these two to prove they still have what it takes to be at the top of WWE's tag division. The Motor City Machine Guns are gonna push these two men to their limits tonight. If Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa can't handle this kind of fast-paced action, they could be in trouble. But let's not forget, they've got something to prove. The New Bloodline is still in turmoil, and this could be their chance to show they can still be a dominant force in WWE. What a test this is for the New Bloodline. They are used to dominating through sheer power and intimidation. But tonight, they are going up against two men who thrive on speed, precision, and chemistry. If Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa can't adapt to this high-octane offense, they might find themselves outclassed. This is a dream match, folks. The Motor City Machine Guns versus the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. And I'm telling you right now, no matter how this goes down, it's going to be a match we'll be talking about for a long time. And here we are, folks. This match has been incredible so far. The Motor City Machine Guns are putting on a clinic in there, showing why they're one of the most respected teams in all of professional wrestling. The stakes in this match are high, not just for the Tonga brothers, but for the entire faction. Can they rise to the occasion, or will their inner turmoil cost them in the ring? This match could very well be the turning point for the New Bloodline. Let's see if they can work through their differences and walk out with a much-needed win. Just when it seemed like Chris Sabin and the Motor City Machine Guns were on the verge of sealing the victory, Bad Luck has just made his presence felt in a huge way. The New Bloodline might not be in the best shape internally, but one thing's for sure. Bad Luck, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga will stop at nothing to get the job done. They don't care how they get the win. Sabin had this match in his hands, but now he's been blindsided. Tonga Loa pins Chris Sabin and the New Bloodline steals the victory with some help from Bad Luck. What a disgrace. These fans are furious and you can understand why.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've heard the complaints, I've heard the requests, and I've seen what's been happening in the WWE Universe. It's time for change. The days of automatic title rematches are over. From now on, world title shots must be earned through competition. This is how we do things around here, through merit, not entitlement. So, with that in mind, tonight's main event is a 5-way battle royal. The winner of this match will earn the right to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed championship at a future date. No shortcuts, no entitlement, just a battle for the chance to prove you're worthy of that title.
There you have it, folks. Nick Aldis has just changed the game. No more automatic title rematches for the champion. From here on out, you've got to earn your shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. And tonight, we'll see 5 competitors battle it out for a chance to face Roman Reigns at a later date. This is going to be a war, and we have no idea who will come out on top. Here we go, folks. It's time for some championship action. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line, and it's Caesar Sikoa stepping into the ring to defend his newly won title. Ever since he took the belt from Tama Tonga, the big question has been, can he live up to the legacy Tama set as champion? Tama defended that title week in and week out, and the question on everyone's mind tonight is, can Caesar handle the pressure and be as successful as his predecessor? And there it is, folks. The man stepping up to face Caesar Sikoa tonight is none other than Tommaso Ciampa. What an incredible opportunity for Ciampa, a man who has been through so much in his career, and now this could be the moment that changes everything for him. Ciampa's history speaks for itself. He was once the NXT champion, one of the most dominant champions in that brand's history. His reign in NXT was legendary, and he was one of the best the brand had ever seen. But since moving to the main roster, Ciampa has had a difficult time getting back to that same level of success. He's fallen just short in singles competition time and time again, but tonight could be his chance to rewrite his story. There's also the history between Ciampa and the New Bloodline. Just 3 weeks ago, Ciampa and Johnny Gargano of DIY lost the WWE Tag Team Championships to Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. That loss was a blow to both men, and you know Ciampa hasn't forgotten about it. He's got a lot of anger and frustration from that defeat. Caesar Sikoa has made waves since coming into WWE. He took the opportunity with both hands, making a statement when he pinned Tama Tonga to claim the title. But tonight's different. Defending the Intercontinental Championship isn't just about holding on to the gold. It's about proving you can carry the legacy and the weight that comes with it. Tama was a fighting champion who defended his title every week, and Caesar will have to do the same if he wants to keep his place at the top of the mountain. Tommaso Ciampa has always been one of the most aggressive competitors in WWE. He's ruthless, methodical, and knows how to take advantage of an opportunity when it presents itself. With the Intercontinental Championship on the line, the battle for the Intercontinental Championship is heating up, and both of these men are going to give everything they have in this contest. The stakes are high, and for Ciampa, this could change the course of his career forever. just like that, folks, Caesar Sikoa has retained his Intercontinental Championship in dominant fashion. What a performance by the young champion tonight as he made quick work of Tommaso Ciampa, a man who's no stranger to championship caliber matches. What a performance from Caesar tonight. He didn't just win, he dominated Tommaso Ciampa. This wasn't just about retaining the title, it was about sending a message. Caesar is here to stay, and he's got the potential to be a huge star in WWE for years to come.
I'm not Caesar Sikoa, and I never have been. I've had enough of that name. I've had enough of the shackles that came with it. Now that I've got gold around my waist, I'm doing things my way. From now on, you can call me Zilla, the son of Umaga.
You know, I don't care about automatic rematches. That's not what this is about for me. A lesser man would be crying about it, feeling like the world's been taken from him. But not me, not Jacob Fatu. I'm the Samoan werewolf. I beat the majority of the roster on Smackdown already. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, you name it. I put down the best of them. I've been at the top before, and I can get back there just as easily. Doesn't matter who's in front of me tonight, because I can beat literally anyone.
You can see it in his eyes, folks. Jacob Fatu has no fear, no doubt in himself. After everything that's happened, after losing the undisputed championship to Roman Reigns, Fatu isn't backing down. Here we go, folks. It's time for the main event tonight, and the tension in the air is absolutely palpable. Jacob Fatu is making his entrance, and you can feel the weight of the moment. Jacob Fatu looks as focused as ever. He's not worried about the competition tonight. After all, he's been through it all and beat the best. But there's one major question on everyone's mind. Who is going to step up to challenge him in this five-man battle royal? The stakes couldn't be higher for Jacob Fatu tonight. We know that GM Nick Aldis made this match official and that it's going to be a battle of huge proportions. And here we go, folks. The first man to step up to the plate in this five-man battle royal is none other than Cody Rhodes, the former WWE champion, a man who's had an incredible journey and a massive history with the Bloodline. What a way to kick things off. You know, Cody Rhodes has earned every single bit of respect in that locker room, and he's fought tooth and nail to get where he is today. He has history with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. The two clashed in one of the biggest main events at WrestleMania, and Cody wants redemption after falling short in that incredible match. This is huge, folks. Cody Rhodes is no stranger to high-stakes matches, and with everything he's been through, you know he's more motivated than ever to get that undisputed championship back. He's got the momentum and the experience to make this a fight, and tonight could be his chance to put everything on the line. But let's not forget, the competition is just getting started. Jacob Fatu is a dangerous man, and Cody's road to the top won't be easy. This is a battle royal, and with 4 more men to come, anything can happen in this high-stakes contest. The energy in the arena is electric, folks, and things just got even more intense as Randy Orton makes his entrance. This man has a storied history with the Bloodline, and now he's stepping into this 5-man battle royal. Randy Orton has had his fair share of wars with the Bloodline, but tonight is different. He's got a chance to take down Jacob Fatu, a man who has been on a serious hot streak and proved that the Viper is still at the top of his game. Remember, folks, this is every man for himself. Jacob Fatu might have the size and power advantage, but he's now facing some of the most cunning and experienced competitors WWE has to offer. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, these are two guys who know how to survive and thrive in these high-pressure situations. Hold on a second. What is happening here? The 4th man in this 5-man battle royal is supposed to be Braun Strowman, but Braun Strowman, the powerhouse of WWE, has been laid out cold in the parking lot. It looks like someone's sending a message here tonight, but who could have done this? Hold on to your seats, folks. This just got even crazier. The 5th man in tonight's 5-man battle royal is none other than Oba Femi, and he's making his main roster debut right here, right now. This is the kind of call-up that gets the entire locker room talking. The 5-man battle royal has just become a four-man match by default, and you have to wonder, did someone in the back orchestrate this attack to eliminate Strowman from the equation? Was this sabotage, or is this part of a bigger plan? Look at the size of this guy. Obafemi is an absolute monster. The superstars in that ring have to be looking over their shoulders, knowing that they've now got an even bigger challenge on their hands. Obafemi's debut is a huge moment, but there's an eerie cloud hanging over this match. Could he have been the one behind Strowman's brutal attack? Was it a strategic move by Obafemi to eliminate a major threat right before stepping into the ring? It certainly wouldn't be out of the question for someone with his strength and power to make that kind of impact before even stepping foot in the ring. We've got Obafemi, one of the most dominant forces to come out of NXT, making his debut on the main roster tonight. The stakes are huge, folks. The winner of this Battle Royal will get a future shot at Roman Reigns. Can Jacob Fatu keep his momentum going after everything that's happened? Will Cody Rhodes seize the opportunity for redemption? And can Randy Orton use his experience to outlast the competition? And remember, folks, Braun Strowman is out of the picture tonight. We don't know who took him out, but Obafemi's arrival definitely raises some questions. Could he have been behind it all? There's a lot of mystery in the air, and we're about to find out who walks out of this match as the victor. Is standing tall, his hand raised in victory after what was an intense five-man battle royal. But hold on, the bell hasn't rung, and something doesn't feel right here. This can't be good, folks.
I'm so sorry, Cody, but tonight isn't over. I know this may not be what you expected, but a member of the board just spoke to me and insisted that tonight's main event must be exactly as advertised, a five-man match. Now, I hate to do this, and believe me, I don't like it. But the board insists, and we have no choice in the matter. With that said, there is still one more opponent to enter this match tonight. So, I'm afraid, Cody, your victory is on hold because the match is not over. As advertised, this will be a five-man match. So unfortunately, as advertised, this will be a five-man match.
You have got to be kidding me. Oh my God. The Rock is here, and not only that, he's walking right down to the ring, and it looks like he's about to inject himself into this five-man battle royal. This crowd is absolutely livid right now. The boos are deafening. This is unbelievable. The Rock has absolutely inserted himself into this match at the last minute. Nick Aldis just confirmed that The Rock was involved with the board, pushing his agenda to get into this match. And you've got to wonder, did he manipulate his way into this opportunity to ensure his own victory? What's worse is the fact that The Rock didn't even have to earn his way into this match. Jacob Fatu, out of nowhere, sneaks in and smashes Cody across the back with the Brahma Bull guitar. The very same one The Rock used back in 2003 at the People's Concert right before WrestleMania 19. The Rock has hijacked this match, and he's doing whatever it takes to ensure he comes out on top. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, folks. The Rock has just delivered the People's Elbow to Cody Rhodes, and that's not all. He just threw him over the top rope, eliminating him from the match. The Rock has done it. He's the last man standing, and with that, he becomes the #1 contender for Roman Reigns' undisputed championship. What does this mean for Roman Reigns? Does he even care that The Rock is now his #1 contender? And how will Cody Rhodes respond to the way he was robbed of this match? We have no answers yet, but one thing's for sure, The Rock has made a powerful statement tonight.